welcome back to another vlog. Me, Sam's vlog, Trade the War here, and I'm going to be filming a vlog going into Gloucestershire today for, I was going to say the first time, but I've actually been to one of the stations that we're going to today. I've been to pass through the other one on the train, but I didn't actually get out. But I've never vlogged these stations. But today we're going to be going to the following stations: Cheltenham Spa, Gloucester. So yeah, we're going to do Cheltenham Spa. I'm just going to talk over. We're doing Cheltenham Spa and Gloucester today. So we're speeding into Gloucestershire. A railway day out in Gloucestershire basically. And I'm on the first train into Birmingham, and geez, since when did this 10 o'clock train into Birmingham become such a popular train? And I think it's also become a popular train because of all the shortages in the timetable, like they've taken out a handful of services. But I just walked all the way up to the front of the train and this carriage is empty. But anyway, I'm going to have my breakfast on the train now, and then I've got a change at Birmingham New Street, and I'm going to get on a cross country down to Cheltenham. I was trying to book a seat on it, but they told me, oh sorry, we haven't got any seat reservations left. I was like, oh great, it's going to be a busy service then, isn't it? So I've been told by Twitter to go and find coach B and F on the cross country, which are apparently unreserved. I've got seat reservations on the way home because I'm also going on an Avanti from Birmingham home, but on the way there, for some reason, the cross country section, no seat reservations, and of course on these London North Westerns it's a first come first served basis. But anyway, let's stop blabbering on and then show you a bit of it. We were running on time until we got to Birmingham International, where we got delayed a couple of minutes because of a late running cross-country train to Manchester. And also because of this late running cross-country, we also held up a London North Western Railway which was waiting to terminate at Birmingham International. Whilst on the train up to Birmingham New Street, we actually passed this train which was waiting for our train at the signal, which you'll see in this clip just briefly. Right, I'm here at Birmingham New Street Station and now waiting for the train to Cheltenham, the first station we're filming at today. You can go from Birmingham to Gloucester direct on the cross countries, but with the ticket I've got, I have to go via Cheltenham. I don't have to go via Cheltenham, but I'm going to go via Cheltenham. In fact, we've got a cross country pulling in behind me. We do. And it takes 48 minutes to get there, and I'm thinking that is quite a long time considering it's not too far away from Birmingham, I don't think. And to be fair, you do go through Worcestershire, then into Gloucestershire. And my ticket was actually quite a good price, to be honest with you. £24 it was to go to Gloucester from where I live. I thought that was quite a bargain considering going through Warwickshire, the West Midlands, Worcestershire and Gloucestershire. Considering I'm going through 4 counties, I thought that was a rather reasonable price. Right, I've just realised I'm too far down the platform. I need to be kind of towards either the front or rear of the train because my carriage is in coach B because that's the unreserved one. So I'm going to hang around this area because my train's going to be at the B end of the platform and I was going towards the A end of the platform. I want to make sure I'm in the right place for the train. But anyway, it's going to be here in roughly 19 minutes, but I think it gets in about 5 minutes earlier. We've got an out of service cross country here at Birmingham New Street Station. Right, I'm on the next train now. This is the cross-country train, and there was a few seats in coach F, which is the in-reserve, which is good because I wasn't given a reserve seat. So that's a bit annoying, but at least we've got an unreserved seat in the back of the train. This train takes about 48 minutes to get to Cheltenham, so we should be there for 10 to 12. I'll film a few shots on the way. made it to Plymouth. I've got a few minutes before the train leaves. So I kind of regret coming here now, mainly because there's not as many trains. One of the freight trains isn't running, and then there was actually some problems this morning between Reading and London Paddington. Someone was actually sadly hit by a train down there, which means that 11:59 to London Paddington via Gloucester has actually been cancelled. And a good job I wasn't actually going to get on that one, because on my ticket it obviously tells me to get that one, but I had planned to do filming here at Gloucester Cheltenham Spa for an hour, so we're going to do that filming here for an hour. We'll catch the like 5 trains that we can, and then we'll move on to Gloucester for another hour, and hopefully we don't have any trouble getting out of Gloucester. I should also mention that cross country are only running 1 train every 2 hours between Cardiff Central and Birmingham at the moment because of staff shortages, which is also annoying. But I kind of like, these problems are just going to keep going on and on for the rest of like the winter months, so I'm like, honestly, like, I may as well just come and do the stations now, get them out of the way. But I kind of regret doing it, and I wish I'd gone up to Crewe and Acton Bridge, but never mind, it is what it is. Maybe we'll come down this way again later on in the year, but we won't do Cheltenham and Gloucester unless something absolutely special comes through. But at Gloucester there is something cool and unique about the station, which I'll show you when we get there. But I'm going to film this train out now, and then do some filming here until 12:59, get what we can, and get the London Paddington service, which goes via and reverses at Gloucester. Gosh, it's actually quite mild. Like, it's 13 degrees, like plus 13. Like, it's actually really quite mild today. I've taken my hat off because no need for a hat. If it was even a bit warmer, I'd take my coat off too. But it's a little bit breezy still, but it's not the warmest so far this year, because, kid you not, New Year's Day we actually had 14 degrees, even though it was cloudy. But it's not actually the warmest day I've seen so far. But 13 degrees, I could get used to this weather. Sometimes it's colder in April. But yeah, well, we got the announcement saying the Great Western's cancelled. Yeah, by the way, this is a London Paddington has been cancelled. Yeah, someone was sadly hit by a train. Anyway, whilst we're on the subject of the trains, Cheltenham Spa has 2 platforms, and actually one of the platforms you can reverse the train in and out, because the sidings, I'm not sure which end of the station the siding's in. I think it's in the direction of Birmingham, yeah. That way's towards Birmingham, and then behind me is towards Gloucester and Bristol way. And 2 platforms is Cheltenham Spa, and it is a Great Western Railway station, and also you get cross country here. And I think I read somewhere that you also get a transport for Wales here. But I think I might have got that completely wrong, so I'll have to double check on that one. And if I'm right, I will say on the screen. I do like this branding here at Cheltenham Spa. It's off the Cheltenham Racecourse. And here's something actually for you. I've actually been to Cheltenham Racecourse, not to see any races, but actually 2018. But shut up. In 2018, I actually went to the Cheltenham Festival. Here I did. And that was fun, and I did. I went to see the Vamps and Jessie J with my mum, and that was the last time I actually filmed at this station 4 years ago almost. So it's kind of, even though we're not even going to get that many trains here during our stay, it's still kind of good to come back to Cheltenham like after 4 years of not doing this station. Anyhow, let's film some trains. There's a cross country arriving soon to take us to Nottingham, to take me to Nottingham, to take the passengers to Nottingham. I'm not going to Nottingham today. Right, proves I can't plan my journeys better, because if I came here an hour later, or an hour earlier, I would have actually got to see more bloody... Jesus, I would have got the actual Great Western, like, shuttle local services that go, like, to Worcester and Westbury, and I think there's even one to bloody Weymouth. But I'm at the wrong time. I'm at Cheltenham at the wrong hour. So in future, Sam planning, I will probably come back to Cheltenham. Would you shut up? Jesus. I'll probably come back in 2023 and also film it again, but I'll literally come in at the worst time possible, to be honest with you. Never mind. Hopefully something better is coming through Gloucester. Maybe we can get some of those local Great Western there. I heard there's also a transport for Wales that actually starts at Gloucester as well, but goes to Cardiff. Anyhow, I'm talking too much. Let's just film whatever comes through Cheltenham. Probably not a lot. Also, we're getting on my very first. Oh, it comes back before either. We're getting on my very. Actually, it's not my first. It's my second time I'm gonna get on a Great Western Railway. I think it's a Class 800 or 802. I'm not sure. IAT. We were actually supposed to get one. We actually did get one in Worcester last year for like 2 minutes up the line between the two Worcester stations when we had that problem down the Worcester way. But it's 15 minutes on it down to Gloucester, so hopefully it'll be a nice ride. Although I've heard people say that the seats are like ironing boards. I don't get what it is when apparently when they get new trains where you get the seats like ironing boards. Anyhow, yeah, but I thought I mentioned that. Right, I'm on the next train now. This is the Great Western Railway IET, and to be fair, the seats are a little bit like ironing boards, like they're not even that comfortable, to be fair. Anyway, we're only on this for 15 minutes to Gloucester. I'm not going all the way down just to Gloucester. Righty-o, then we're now here at Gloucester Railway Station, and there's something special about this, and once I have enough gap in train so I can do this, we'll time it. So Gloucester is a Great Western Railway station, and also sees cross-country trains occasionally at the moment because of the pandemic, because there's quite a few shortages of them at the moment because they're only running one train every 2 hours. And you also get transport from Wales here as well. I'm actually going to see, there's actually quite a few more trains to see in here at Gloucester compared to Cheltenham. So, here at Gloucester we have the longest platform in the UK, although apparently it's both platforms, I think, both platforms 2 and 3, so it's actually technically 2 platforms but 1 continuous platform. I haven't brought a tape measure, so effectively I can't measure it, but I have brought my old phone with me, and I've got a stopwatch. I'm going to walk all the way to the other end of the platform, and then, not look like a weirdo, but casually time it with my stopwatch. I'm not going to film the whole clip, because actually I have to film the whole clip, don't I? Otherwise you guys will think it's clickbait. We will film the whole clip, and we'll hopefully see how long it takes to walk from one end of Gloucester's platform to the other. I'm guessing about 3.5 minutes. We should see. It looks like it's going to be a long walk. I could probably walk to my local corner shop quicker than I could to the other end of Gloucester stations. Anyway, let's do some filming here at Gloucester. Right, so for everyone's reference, using the stopwatch, my old phone, let's see how far. Look, you can't even see Gloucester Station, right? Are you guys ready? I might have to point the camera down when we come near people in the main side. We're ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And if any trains pass, I'll just film them in the process. But I think I've got a riseable gap now. It literally is like I'm walking like into another railway station from another railway station. It'd probably take me quicker to walk to my local corner shop. Oh, sorry. 25 seconds so far. The staff are going to be looking at me like, what the hell am I doing? If any of them ask, I'll just tell them what I'm doing. I can hear the announcements now. That's the station in the distance. Bear in mind there's no platform this side. This is platform 1 and it leads on to platform 2. You could probably say I'm walking quite fast, but this is just the normal pace for me. 54 seconds in. I'm gonna have it even. Oh, let's film this train. There we are. Still going. I'll obviously edit the train clips out of this because I don't want this to be 3.5 minutes long. Right. 1 minute 20 now. We still haven't even arrived at the building, so platform number 1 at Gloucester. We're coming on to the buildings now for platform 1 just in a few minutes. There is somebody down here, so I might put the camera down in a minute because I don't think people want to be in the shot, to be honest with you. This is all one take as well, guys, so you know it's not clickbait. We're at 1 minute 44 seconds now. Come on then. Right, 1 minute 52. We've already come like really far.
Thank you for wearing a face covering if you can, as a courtesy to others.
Right, 2 minutes 10 seconds. 2 minutes 13 seconds. Right, mate? Yeah. 2 minutes 20 seconds in. And then we're coming up 2.5 minutes now, and I still haven't even reached the other end yet. I will point the camera down in a minute because we are coming up to the busy sector now. Right, we're still waiting to shout. We've just gone through the first building, spoke to another man who I'm pretty sure is a railway enthusiast. There's quite a few actually I've seen at Gloucester today, 3 so far. Right. We're coming up 3 minutes and we're finally arriving at the main part of the station. And then this, where the signals are, this is where it becomes platform 2. Right. Lovely plants. We've got 2 GWR in the station. That's the station sign to prove we're actually at Gloucester and not in New Zealand. Lol. 3 minutes 30 seconds. I think honestly we've still got to go all the way to the end. Right. I'm less talking around this bit because I don't want to look a weirdo. Right. Gosh. This has been a long walk. We're coming on 3 minutes 48 seconds. I'm going to put camera down here now while I pass people. Almost at the end now, and we're coming on 5 minutes. There's the TFW 170. Jesus. I'm going to make a separate video on this as well, which is the video you're watching now if you're watching the longest station in Britain video, or if you're watching the vlog, it'll be the Gloucestershire vlog. 5 minutes 10 seconds, we're still not at the end yet. goodness. Gosh. Oh, even the time is going off now because I haven't touched it in a couple of minutes. Right. We're still not at the passenger, did not cross this point yet. Right, it's coming up any second now. So, we're going to be stopping the stopwatch at 5 minutes 51 seconds it took to completely go down the whole of Gloucester Station, Britain's longest platform. I hope you enjoyed. So this looks to be like an old disused bay platform. Was that platform 0 or 5? Unfortunately, we're not going to see any cross countries here at Gloucester today because of the restricted time. Right up there in chocolate on my mouth. Yeah, we saw some cross countries like Cheltenham, which was nice, but we haven't seen any Gloucester. It's almost like the opposite. We're seeing more Great Western stuff here at Gloucester than we have cross country, but at Cheltenham we saw more cross country stuff. Anyhow, I'm going to start making my way back home now because we've come all the way far down south. It's actually going to take me quite a while to get back up home. So that's why I only did 2 stations down here. And that's why, because I could have gone down to do Chepstow and Ridley on the line down towards South Wales, but I didn't because I need to make sure I'm back before the end of the day. But I'm going to make my journey home. I've got to go into Cheltenham, cross country up to Birmingham, and then train there from back home. So yeah, I might. But it's, you know, I'm not even going to bother making the London North Western at Birmingham because last time it was a really busy train home. I'd rather just wait for the Avanti, which I've got a booked seat on, and I might grab like a Costa or something when I'm in changing trains to Birmingham New Street. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling on and wait for my train back to Cheltenham. My Great Western Railway IET is incoming to take me on my long journey back home. I've got to get 3 trains. This one, across country, and then an Avanti. Right, made it to Cheltenham Spa, and according to real-time trains, I'm actually going to be getting the HST back to Birmingham New Street, which is a bonus, 7 carriages. So which means I do need to figure out where I need to stand on the platform because I do have a reservation on this. I did actually have a reservation on that Great Western, but the train was basically empty, so I didn't even bother finding my damn reservation. I just sat at an empty table. Anyway, let's wait for this cross-country HST to Birmingham. Right, I'm on the HST back to Birmingham now, and only me could go and spill bloody, not put my bloody lid on for my flesh pop, but bloody spill all the water in my bloody bag. For God's sake. There's always something that happens to me, isn't there? And today it's that I spilled all my water in my flask in my bag, which is so annoying. And I'm quite thirsty as well, which means I'm going to have to wait till Birmingham New Street to get a drink. Unless they're selling overpriced bottles of water on this train. Train's now stopped. I'll give you an update in due course. So apparently there's some signalling issues up ahead, so hopefully we don't stand here too long. About time we're finally on the move. We get taken via the faster route into Birmingham, which means the train wasn't quite 15 minutes late. No compensation for me. Sad face. Right, we made it into Birmingham New Street, now waiting for the 1610 Avanti service back home. I don't know what was going on in the Worcestershire Parkway on that train back, because we were stood for 10 minutes when you guys saw the stopwatch, because I timed it. Not sure what was going on there, but anyway, at least we're here safe and sound, and I've still got a wet bag, but I'm going to have to do with that when I get home. But I did manage to buy a bottle of water here at Birmingham New Street. Right, yeah, I'm on the final train now, finding Birmingham here. And yeah, it's been a good day filming. Just a few problems. One, I spilled alcohol glass in my bag, and that was on the train back to Birmingham. And there was also when we got held at a signal for like 10 hours. No, I'm joking, 10 minutes. And then Cheltenham and Gloucester. It's a shame that we're missing a few services because of these blooming staff shortages. This camera keeps almost falling over. Gosh, stay still. God's sake. Yeah, we're missing a few services because of staff shortages. So we didn't get as many cross countries at Gloucester. In fact, we didn't get any. And then we didn't get much Great Western stuff at Cheltenham. But we did see 2 freight trains today, which is a bonus. But I'm going to end it here. The sun's setting on a lovely day. I'm not even going to turn the camera around because I don't want to get the sun in your guys' eyes. So I do hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you guys do give me a big thumbs up. I just realised I got Oreo all over my fingers. Big thumbs up would be appreciated. Comment down below as well if you enjoyed it. Give me some feedback in the comments. And if you're new to the channel and haven't already seen my beautiful face before, feel free to click the subscribe button. We just help. We're trying to get to 1,500 subscribers. Right. Bye, you guys. Peace out.